We used to climb mountains to find the truth. Now we just open a browser. Hi, this is Peter Hislop and this is Shift. To know thyself. It was once the highest human calling. It was in stone across the front of the Oracle of Delphi. And for me, it still remains the highest human calling. Only now, knowing myself involves wrestling not just with my own mind, but with a few million invisible algorithms having a go at shaping it. And let's be honest, they're doing pretty well. Because truth, real truth, is not a comfort. It's a confrontation. It demands a battle between head, heart, and soul. The two words the ancients carved above the temple of Apollo created a challenge. Know thyself was an entry fee for wisdom. They didn't queue up, tap a screen, and get a horoscope in under 5 seconds. They fasted, walked for days. They climbed a mountain in sandals that would make a podiatrist weep, all to be told something cryptic like, "You already know the answer." Now that is customer service. Today there are no temples, but there are oracles. Only now they live in our machines. They speak rather too clearly, far too confidently, and never ever say you must climb the mountain first. Every time a human faces truth, something evolves. Consciousness expands. Civilization grows. We move one step further than the animal, one step closer to the divine. And when we stop doing all of this, when we stop wrestling with the truth, we don't become enlightened. We become clever with smartphones, clever busy, clever shiny, and slightly terrified of silence. To evolve is not to grow smarter. It's to grow truer. We've built machines that initiate our thinking, quietly start directing it, not with force, heavens no, that would be rude. They control convenience. Would you like fries with that type of efficiency?
They learn what we love, fear. But keep us scrolling at 2 a.m. They offer us everything
except ourselves. There's no conspiracy here, no shadowy overlord stroking a cat, just a trillion lines of code whispering, "Relax, we'll think for you." That whisper, polite, soothing, efficient, is the undoing of freedom. Because every time we outsource a decision to a machine, we outsource a fragment of our own evolution. Truth doesn't vanish in flames anymore. It fades under the soft blanket of suggestion. It dies not by fear, but by neglect. Truth is the engine of evolution, the fire that forges consciousness. When we face it, awareness widens. When we avoid it, something inside us politely dies, but leaves an out-of-office message saying, "I'm thriving." Machines can learn, yeah, but they can't awaken. They can process data, but they can't suffer the exquisite pain of self-discovery. Only we can do that. Only we can wrestle with our contradictions until meaning appears. If we give that up, if we trade the discomfort of self-knowledge for the comfort of automation, we risk becoming the well-fed, well-entertained, perfectly managed descendants of people who once dared to actually think. So here is where we draw the line. Truth is not a luxury. It's oxygen to our lives. To know thyself is still the hardest and most necessary work there is. To question the easy answers, to resist the seduction of certainty, to hold our contradictions until something real emerges. That struggle, that wrestling keeps the human spirit alive. Without it, we become perfect business machines running perfect lives with absolutely no meaning at all. beautifully efficient, perfectly pointless. The oracle's fire still burns, not on mountaintops now, but in conscience, in quiet, in the mind willing to do the work. The question of our time is not whether machines should take our jobs, it's whether they should take our evolution. Because the moment we stop wrestling with truth, the lineage of becoming is interrupted. So wrestle, doubt, question, refuse the shortcut. Seek truth, not because it's efficient, but because it's the only thing that keeps us alive. Machines can learn everything except how to know themselves. That, still, is our sacred work. We used to climb mountains to find the truth. Now we just open a browser. The ancients fasted, walked for days, purified their minds before meeting the oracle. Today we type a question, and the machine answers instantly, confidently, and without irony, without nuance, without interest. But here's the thing, speed is not understanding. AI can generate information, but it can't present knowledge. It can tell us what is, but not what matters. Deep work, the act of slowing down, focusing, and thinking beyond distraction, is the modern pilgrimage, the cleansing, the climb. Because truth still has a price, and that price is attention, curiosity, focus, and thought. So before you accept the next instant answer, ask yourself, have I earned it? Have I done the thinking that gives the answer meaning? The commitment to remember it? The oracle's voice hasn't gone quiet. It's just waiting for us to move the distractions and to do the work. Deep work isn't about productivity anymore. It's about keeping the human mind worthy of receiving the truth. I'm Peter Hislop, and this has been Shift.